I got 2 kids, Gotta hold it down for the family, you know what I'm saying? Got love the kids,
Got love the kids.
Got love the kids,
Yeah.
A little 2-piece.
Little 2-piece.
That's it. That's all
That's
I got.
it?
Yeah.
Man, I think I know which one. It's kind of easy to me, but unless you just dropping something that everybody don't know yet, you know what I'm saying?
No. I think you
Play me some pimpin', man.
This the coldest podcast you'll ever hear. The way we coming with it, people witnessing greatness. Be a part of the journey. I would say it's perfect timing, but it's God's timing. We locked in a time capsule with this one. We got timeless topics. Guess what? I'm your mother's favorite host. Your little brother's OG. I go by the name of Armand Lindsay, but the neighborhood call me Big Pig. I want to welcome y'all to Big Boss Talk, Season 2, The Rebirth. Let's ride, and welcome to a Black Man's Thing.
What's poppin'? Welcome back, man. We got another episode of Big Boss Talk, the podcast, man. I got a guest I've been wanting for a minute, man. This ain't our first time, meeting. When he first kind of started letting people be known that, he was doing music, going all in. He gave me the opportunity to actually interview him. I don't know if I was like one of the first interviews, but I will say I was kind of one of the pioneers to really sit down with Hotbeezo Dot, man, and not only is he, a premier, artist, good at what he do, great at his craft, gifted as I don't know what, talented, he one of those guys that no pad, no pencil, you know what I'm saying, just really off the top. And so, but he a genuine guy, man. We've been cool ever since day one, ever since we've been in I can't remember what class we was in, but we've been rocking and rolling with Lil Raven and them. And so ever since then, like I said, he just been one of my homeboys, real tight like family, somebody I look up to, somebody that I look at as far as like just motivation to keep going, because I seen him go through so many different situations, so many different, obstacles that would really make people crash out. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man, I'm done. But nah, he prevailed. He doing his thing. And so I'm gonna introduce everybody to Hotbeezo Dot, pretty much known as Kaleb him. I'm gonna give him his government name out there just for people that don't know. But Hotbeezo Dot, what's going on with you?
Everything, little boy, everything good. What you doing, boy?
Man, nothing, man. Like I said, man, we appreciate you, blessing us to hop on the podcast and just sitting down with us to chop it up, talk about a few things and just really give people a more bird's eye view of just how everything kind of came about and just, your passion and what you got going on. So like how we like to start the podcast, we're going to start with 2 truths and a lie. All right. Yeah. So I need, I need you to give me something that's going to test me, but I'm coming for that lie. So go ahead and give me your 3 statements, 2 truths and a lie.
I own a trucking company.
Okay.
That's one. I can't say I write down my music because you already gave that up. You took my line. Oh, so I'm gonna have to come up with one on the fly skit. Yeah. I done toured around the states and whatnot. I done did shows with 2 Chainz, Yo Gotti, a few more artists, man. I don't put that work in. I chose. That's one. I got 2 kids, Gotta hold it down for the family, you know what I'm saying? Got love the kids,
Got love the kids.
I love the kids, A little 2-piece.
Little 2-piece.
That's it. That's
it?
Yeah.
Man, I think I know which one. It's kind of easy to me, but unless you just dropping something that everybody don't know yet, you know what I'm saying?
No. I think you know that. I think you know.
That was saying no. All right, so look, this is pretty easy, man. So look, one, I know you own a trucking company, man. I think you and your brother, or your family, work together on that.
For sure, I got little J Mike running that road, tearing it up.
Yeah. So
sure.
I know that one for sure. Number two, still doing a lot of touring. I done seen you on some of the big platforms with some of the biggest artists. So I already know, what I'm saying, you already done did that. And then number three, I know you got a little girl, but you ain't got no two now.
I definitely don't got no two.
That's what I said.
I definitely don't got no two.
Hey, I said, we dropping the exclusives early. He said,
nah, I'm good where I'm at. I'm good right now, man. Hey, man.
Word. That's what's up, man. Well, look, we're going to go ahead and hop right into it, man. I'm going to tell everybody, like, this the only person I know that can get that, you know what I'm saying? The only person I know that, the group of people that I know that was able to get Boosie to Rock Hill, South Carolina, in your neighborhood. Like, that's still the most iconic thing I've ever seen. Like, because you know what he mean to the South.
Right.
And to have Boosie Boosie in your hood, showing love to everybody in the hood, got the kids.
Straight out of the jail too. He wasn't even home long either.
You see what I'm saying? Like, to get that type of, to get that into the neighborhood, I mean, like, that's one of the most iconic things ever. Just tell me how they even, go about. Like, that's one of the first things I want to ask, and then we'll start getting into the beginning. But how did y'all even get that, popping? Like, how he even, what I'm saying? How y'all get them to the hood?
First of all, free the guy. That's first off,
Yep.
My boy Sat Gabbana, he had a little clothing line back in the day. Still got a Sat Runner, Inc. We running that. But Boosie, he had sent some clothes to Boosie, and Boosie was wearing it.
Yeah.
But Boosie had a surprise birthday party, and he didn't even know, like, somebody was going to have cameras on him, but not he was wearing Sat Gabbana t-shirt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we was like, you showing love. We ain't even shot the boy. You know what I'm saying? So we had linked up. He told him I got some shit down popping with the music, so he wanted to get up, and he came through show love. So I was just going for Sat. Sat made that happen, and everybody to put it together.
Man, that's hard, man.
All love.
That's hard. That's all love. But the song that the song that came out,
I still fool with it to this day too. Shout out to Boosie, boy.
Yeah,
it's a real nigga, yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's hard. And the song that came out was "Pray for the Plug."
Yeah,
and that's what came. And I say, man, I still know where I was at when that song even dropped on like YouTube, whatever. I know where I was at. I was sitting in college. I was at the cab. I swear to God, I seen it. I said, oh, snap. I done started cheesing from ear to ear. I say, man, y'all ain't got this. You know what I'm saying? My boy got Boosie to come to the hood. Your artist ain't got this. It's still in the streets up. It's still in the streets. Yeah, and I say, y'all homeboys back home ain't got this. You know what I'm saying? And that made me, prideful. You know what I'm saying? I was prideful to be like, man, I know this kid. I know this dude. And, just seeing the work that you was able to put in, I think, man, it was just, had to bump it in the locker room, so it was like one of them ones. It was just like everybody knew what was up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one for everybody. That's just one for the whole team. But it's like you can believe in more than a thing. You really can believe in yourself. Like somebody be like pray for everybody. You believe in what you can do to get to the next level. So when I say a plug, it just ain't about like what first thing popping to your head. It's more like anybody got something for you. You know what I'm saying? That's with anything. Somebody can put you in that position. So they really turned up everybody. I'm talking about old ladies, grandma, uncle, everybody pray for the plug, believe it.
Hey, that's crazy. And that's good that you said that, man. But let's go back to the beginning, man. How it all got started, man. How you get into the music? You know what I'm saying? Like where the gift come from? Like how you even know you could, you know what I'm saying? How you knew you could rap? Like
I don't know where it came from, because can't nobody rap around me like that when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, my mama, she listened to that Yolanda Adams and all that, Yeah. So I don't know where the talent came from, but I knew I had it so early, bro. Cause like I just felt it. I ain't never write nothing down from the first time I said I want to record. I ain't never write. When I was practicing at home, I ain't write. You know what I'm saying? Because my homeboys wanted to be Kobe and Jordan and shit like that. But I wanted to be like Wayne or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like real hot boy, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, well, Wayne ain't never write, so I ain't gonna write. I ain't even attempt to try to write. And then later in life, I tried to write, but I can't, bro. I got too much on my mind to try to sit down and put it on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really know. I think it's God given, bro. Like, for real, cause it's effortless, bro. I swear it's effortless, dog.
Oh, we understand, and hopefully after people listen to this podcast and they see us chopping it up, they can go in and go ahead and grab that, listen to that, that Hotbeezo Dot. But you know what I'm saying? I heard in a song where, you know what I'm saying, where you know what I'm saying, like you like you just said, your homies wanted to be, Kobe, Jordan, you know what I'm saying? They had the hoop dreams, but then you wanted to be, somebody that can gravitate in your own lane as far as like the Wayne hot boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was like, I'm trying to figure out where I'm trying to go with this. But the question was like, cause you started rapping, that's where I was going. So in a song you was talking about how you was rapping on, the varsity bus and just going crazy. Like I remember at practice we used to make up rhymes, we used to talk about breath. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just look crazy, look everything. And everybody used to be like, Kaleb, man, hit us with something.
They threw me.
Yeah, they were like, Kaleb, hit us with something. And every time like you'll come through with a line, you be like, dang, how you even made that even go together? Like, what the world? And so then it just started rolling. I remember we used to go in and be like, I forgot the game we used to play, but on the bus, but niggas just started roasting, like going at it. And then that's when I saw even more, like you started taking it from little burst of bars to full 16s, and I'm like, God dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, just from that alone, but then you was like, all right, I'm about to start rapping. Like, what was that transition like from just saying like, well, I know I can rap, but then let me start recording myself or putting the music down? Like, what was that transition like, or when did you know to switch over from like, I really could do this?
Man, to be honest, like when we first started, like we come from that small city, but we playing football. If you ain't playing football, man, you going to work at a warehouse, bro. Right. So when it come down to want to record, that was not even a thing. Like when we was coming up, so like I was already believing in something that I couldn't even see. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, cause everybody looked at rapping as like a dream or something, like a myth or something. Like you could try to be a rapper, but you ain't gonna. But I was like, man, that's what I want to do. Like that's what I see myself doing so far. Like starting out recording, and it was hard, bro. I was way up in Charlotte, 2-3 hours away, just trying to find studio time at like 14, 15. My mama paying for my first studio time. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could shut up about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like. It was real hard, bro. I really opened the lane for a lot of people behind me because, like, before I started rapping, it was like I could count on my hand how many people were rapping in the city. Your Melly Mains, your Ninos, your Church, your Woody Bams, and it was a good handful, but it really wasn't a lot like that. After I dropped that Bonfire with Nino Brown, it was like 30, like 50 rappers in the city after that. And I loved it, bro. I know where the inspiration be coming from, bro. But they never got a chance to see it because that's not what they show down here. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when they seen me rapping on their screen, they like, oh, I can do that. I always try to make somebody feel like they can do it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how big we got, no matter how small we were, I always made them feel like whatever I'm doing, you got a chance to do it too. You know what I'm saying? So like, I be thinking about it back then too, like, well, wasn't no studio around. I mean, it was like Shine Time or something like that, but that was about it, bro. Yeah. You really wasn't know where to get it in there.
That's the only thing I knew, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I knew about like recording, like where people would go down and just, you know what I'm saying, drop tracks was that what you said, what's Shine Time, yep, right on Saluda. And then by the barbershop. And then I knew well, this was in high school though, I figured out Andy Demond's Pyrex. Pyrex used to you know what I'm saying? I ain't even know, but Pyrex used to do his own thing. Like it wasn't like he was saying like, oh, y'all come drop something, but it was more or less like he'd have his partners come over and be like, man, this is what I'm just working on. Just hop in there and do something. You know what I'm saying?
I still fool with Pyrex. Like If I'm in a town, out of town, he tell me, man, but pull up. He'll open that thing up for me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still full price. He was the first one that sat down and cooked up a beat for me.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
That's hard. So, I mean, what I guess as far as like just opening up that lane for, you know what I'm saying, for artists, like how do you feel like, cause you talked about when people, you know, in our city, they looked at rapping as like a myth, you know what I'm saying? And I can see that. I can see like what people feel like rapping is like a more of a ghost dream, a pipe dream. Like you can go for it, but when you back back with everybody else, they looking at like, I told you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like how you take that, you know what I'm saying, that type of mindset and feel like how can we develop, you know, the scene for people that is musically gifted? How can we develop that scene? What do you feel like is missing in the city for people to be able to collaborate more, the people to be able to have a popping scene for South Carolina? Because it's only a few that make it out of South Carolina, you know, the North Carolinas. But we know we got Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in Atlanta work together. They always talk about that collaboration. What do you think we missing? Or how do we, you know what I'm saying? How we bridge that gap?
Inspiration, belief. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to really believe in something when you can't see it. You really got to be really dedicated or really like real self-driven and believe in something that you can't see every day. Because like other cities, they wake up, they down the street from the record label. They see the big car, they see everything. So like it ain't hard to see that. Like that's what I want to do. I could touch it. But around here it's like you really can't touch it. So like I just say just because you haven't witnessed it in your life, that don't mean this next person can't. As far as like your children or something, like anybody see a vision, I feel like around here, if things to change, we should inspire what you want to be instead of like who we think you should be. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll change everything, bro.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, bro, you really just spoke on the whole concept of the podcast, bro. Like the whole point is to get people that look like us, that, you know what I'm saying, that you be like, oh, I didn't even know he did this. But I see him doing it, so I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? To inspire people where the box that they put you in, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? That ain't the box for you. Yeah, it ain't no box. You know what I'm saying? You break the barriers and you go do what you want to do, no matter who coming with you or not. That's the only thing about it, is people I feel like people in general, when they got a vision, they want everybody to be able to see the vision just how they see it. But that's the thing, everybody ain't gonna see it. So you gotta be able to you one of those ones that was like, I'm gonna hop out on faith. I just need to have, you know what I'm saying? I just need, even if one person believe in me, it's like, that's all that matters. I got one and we're gonna keep working from that one.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's the whole, you know, vision. And I appreciate you that you said that. It's just like we gotta inspire people to be what they wanna, you know what I'm saying, to do what they wanna do. And just let them know that there's more avenues than what they put in front of you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you wanna do. And so, what does the motivation come from? Like from your music, where does the motivation come from, or like who motivates you?
First, my mama motivated me, just because like I seen her grind so hard. So it'd be like when you know it's cause and result. When you see something grind so hard, you want it to flourish, like you want it to be blessed. Like I worked my whole life just to try to get my mama. She good. She don't even need that. It's just a simple fact. Like, why you working so hard? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we come from that, boy. You know, boy, we come from that, boy. It just changed, bro. If anything, I can't say my daughter motivated me more than anything right now. But I was so deep into it before she came. Like, rap my first baby. Yeah. So like before she even got here, bro, just wanting change, bro. Just not being complacent. That's what drives me, bro.
Right. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard. So then let's get into it. We're gonna move to kind of go forward. You know, we appreciate that, you know, that background of just, you know, people don't understand, you know, where you come from and College Down Plaza, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of great people that come through there, you know what I'm saying? Or a lot of great people that got talent that, you know, that lived through that, they came out of that. It's just they never had a real opportunity to display, you know what I'm saying, what they had going on due to other whatever situations that may have you. But I think it's time for us to, you know what I'm saying? For me, I really want to, you know, give you your flowers now and let you know that even from the beginning, like, it's people that really rock with you all the way from day one to now. And then it's people like me that feel like, bro, he on the dough. You know what I'm saying? Like, about to kick it, slam through it, but it's like people gotta, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the one to tell you that, so that way, if any time you be like, even though I know you'll never give up on what you got going on, but it's like, if you ever felt like, you know what I'm saying, like, dang, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's people that's really like, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be a witness for everybody. And so we're gonna go talk about when you go into the booth, right? We know lyrically, you know, you crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. But what does your creative process look like when you go into a studio session and you get ready to go in and you about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I know I got this project that I need to put out. What does that creative process look like? What do you know what I'm saying?
I'm an artist, bro. When I say that, I mean like on some painting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to clear. I clear my whole conscious like a blank canvas, bro, and just that's the only because it be so much going on. You can't reflect. It's hard to reflect on a bit of your life unless you just like clear or know how to clear. I'm good on meditating and shit like that. So I got to have a whole. If I got stuff going on, I ain't going in that booth right now, man. I got real life going on. I go in there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like it really like it helped. It's like 10 pages out of diary. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can make a hit. I can make a hit. It depends on what time of I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling, but if somebody end up playing that song, I might be like, man, turn it off right quick. You know what I'm saying? Cause you saying it's hard.
Yeah.
But it really 10 pages out my diary though. You know what I'm saying? Like really my pain on the surface. Like you smiling, you think that's hard, but really.
But it's brought up, it's gonna bring up like that energy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll be like, man, I'm chilling right now, man. I ain't thinking about her. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even think of it like that. Now that you say that, because it's like you are putting the, you know what I'm saying? You put the emotions on the you know, on the track.
I'm putting everything into it, bro.
So depending on
and it's like I can't even talk about it until like if I make a song about it, it's like I ain't gonna say I'm completely healed from it, but I'm healed enough to we can have a conversation now. You know what I'm saying? But before I put that on wax, I couldn't even talk about it till I get it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Man, you know, but to answer the question, I just blank everything out. I don't need no distractions. I can have a studio full of people, but I'm still in my zone. Like I'm still feel like I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really care like what y'all think about it right now. I'm about to put my pain out there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just go, bro. I don't even much think about it. And the beat tell me what to do. Whatever the beat be like, do it like this, I'm gonna do it like that, baby.
Yeah, you know do it like that, baby.
I'm gonna do it like that. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So okay, so when I look at it, when I think about how your creative process works, when you talk about, and I know I see people they can go into a session, they be like, you know, I can't have too many people, you know what I'm saying, there, because it's like you are talking about, you know, your pain, and you just feel like, man, I don't want, you know what I'm saying, you don't want people to be like judging it or listening to it before you get done with the finished product. But you the type of, I guess you just said you the type of person that it don't really matter. Once I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone. So I look at it like playing football. You know you got a crowd when the lights turn on, but when you in your zone, you in your zone. It's like you don't see nothing but me, football. If I'm on the deep end, I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on all keys, locking it down. Same way you go into the booth, it's like, it's me and this mic. And once I'm in with this mic, it's over with.
Don't nobody else matter.
Yeah, don't nobody else matter.
I'm about to talk to my old lady, man. Don't matter. It might be there for me, but don't nobody be there for me. Yeah, I'm here again, baby. Every time I come in up, I then to pray over the mic.
Yeah.
Get out of bed, spirit those in the booth, out before me, you know what I'm saying? Just with a little prayer, nothing. I don't go in there like no sage, man.
Yeah.
But just let it look, you know, free the air, you know, clear all the energy that was in here before me. I go to work, bro. Go to work.
That's hard. So how do you figure out what music to put out? When you going through your projects, you feel, you know what I'm saying? When you putting together a project, you doing, you know, let's just, you know, like how you know what to put on a project, like, or what music you want to release?
I don't, bro. I'm gonna be honest,
Cause
bro.
you got a chamber. I done seen you with a terabyte of eternal disc with music, and I know you keep your music on that phone now.
I'm deep. I'm probably like over. I know I'm well over 3,000 songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm deep.
3,000.
Yeah, I'm over 3,000. Easy.
But that's a lot
I
of
got
music.
like 1,000 on one computer. Huh?
But that's a lot of music.
Yeah, it's a lot of life. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of life. For sure. I don't know. It'd be like some. I realize I got a good team around me. You know what I'm saying? Got a kid. You can't do nothing by yourself. So I mean, if it was up to me, I'd put it all out. You know what I'm saying? But everything be circumstantial. It'd be scenario based. It'd be time of the year. It'd be, it depends on, what. I got to think outside of outside of me and like what the people want. So like when it come down to putting out tracks, it's strategic. I ain't even gonna cap. It's some stuff I just let fly. I ain't gonna lie, I just started getting strategic like in the past like 4-5 months though.
Right.
But everything else before that, man, I ain't much care. I'm letting, I gotta let it go because if I hold on to it, I'll be like, I go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everything would be like, it'd be strategic. Some shit I don't tell nobody. I just drop it on the YouTube. And I won't even tell the boys about it. They be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess it's a feeling, bro. Cause like really, I don't really go into the like when it comes down to making a project. Like people don't make projects no more. Like they just put out like 10 little boop bop songs and be like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but I really be like, if you ever click on the Hotbeezo Dot project, like it's about to take you like. You're gonna be going through them pages, bro. Yeah. You're gonna be going through them pages, like you can see it vividly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you can see what I'm talking about. Like I'm about to take you through a part of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's what's up. So I mean, I just had to ask as far as like if you had, some type of rhyme or reason. I know you said you just started becoming strategic. What made you, what I'm saying, like what made you get away from maybe just throwing music out there and seeing how people, like it to now being a little bit more strategic? Like what was that all about?
Big business, man. Big business. The business ain't a business getting bigger, Pin. For sure, it's getting bigger. So that's all. Okay. That's all. It's more than me. It's more than me. It's about to. I'm going to another round. So like, if you want a difference, you got to see a difference. Got to be different. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I'm just trying something new. I'm always open for new shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So look, we talk about 10 pages, right? We talking about you can get 10 pages out the Bible. Not the Bible, 10 pages out the journal. You know what I'm saying? When you coming into the booth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some songs, and when I give you these songs, I'm gonna give you the titles. I want you to tell me mentally where you might have been at when these songs came out. All right? So it's 5 of them. So we just gonna go. We're gonna start from 1. It ain't gotta be long.
I'm forgetting that though.
You got 3,000. But look, it's gonna be. I'm gonna give you one. You could give me like a little small snippet of like, oh, this was what I might have been thinking about at X, Y, and Z. You don't gotta go into detail because I know it's 5 of them. But number 1 is one of my favorites. Suffocate.
Oh man, that's my age.
Yeah,
that's the one I be bumping.
That's the one I be bumping.
Suffocate, bro. I went in there on a crazy one night. I did Suffocate in like 5, I think like 6 minutes. It didn't even take me long. I just went there. It be cleansing, bro. It just cleansing.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing crazy was going on, nothing like that. Nothing significant.
No, not at the moment, but Suffocate, it get crazy. Yeah. Suffocate one of those songs more like of self-reflecting on your mistakes versus like not just what somebody else done you. Mm-hmm. Like I like that. Like when I get in my music, if I'm making a love song or something like that, I'm gonna tell you about how I'm doing, how I'm thugging. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna say how I was thugging made you start thugging. Yeah. How I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm gonna give you. I don't just give you one side. Like I like to tell her side too, because that's what people be trying to leave out. You know what I'm saying? Like they be talking about the pimping and the playing, but they don't talk about when they come back. When they come back, you be in there eating butter pecan ice cream. They don't like talking about stuff like
not the butter pecan. Hey, that's how it be, man.
It'll make you do anything. Damn, no.
I'm telling you. So
what's next?
Number 2 is had to.
Had to. Cleansing. Just another cleansing, you know, when it. Well, hey, you know when you don't want to, but you had to.
You got to.
Hey, if you ain't never heard had to, go listen to it. Hey, when you don't want to and you had to, sometimes that might be the best thing for you. So like,
it's hard.
It had to, and just I was like, I don't want to cut no ties with nobody I love, but ever since I did cut ties, I've been getting blessed. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what kind of mind state I was in. Had to.
I listened to that a lot, and I understand like it's one of those situations where when people tell you, you know, you can't take everybody, you know what I'm saying, with you, or you can't take everybody to the top, and you don't want. Whatever the case may have, you obviously you want people to, if you love them, you want them to be there. But you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, you had to let them go. You know,
if you really love them, you need to learn how to love them in their space,
right?
Because they, like they say, you can't take everybody. If you don't want to believe that, they gonna show you.
Yeah, people will show
you.
They
will show you,
right?
And if you don't want your people to show you, play along with them. Long spoon.
All right, so we got number 3. We got Figure Me Out. We're going back.
I'm on that others. Yeah, that's when I first hit the city wide open. When everybody was like, "Who this little nigga is?" Like, who is this young nigga? Like, I'm talking, turning up with the money, with the jewelry, with the car, with the. Yeah, that's when we really put back door on the map, and they was really trying to figure out like who the fuck was I.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You had the fade.
Had the fade.
Ain't no dreads. Had the fade, the money.
And I ain't know who that little light skinned nigga was who had the city turned up. Man, they ain't know. I came from up under the yeah.
I like that. Figure Me Out is one of those songs I definitely bump to when I'm feeling myself, as far as like, you know, I know I'm grinding, putting in the work, and people just trying to figure out how you keep going. You know what I'm saying? How you keep doing this? Or like, he don't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got the success that he think he got, but in my mind, I'm already there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on people to catch up. So it's like I'm ahead of the game. Y'all just playing slow. So when y'all figure me out, then y'all will be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You'll see where I'm
right on the head.
So it's just like I understand that. You feel me? So number 4 is, we talked about it earlier, Pray for the Plug.
Yes, sir. Plug classic. You know, Pray for the Plug, but it's like give me a second. It's like they done threw me off track. What I'm answering now?
We just talking about the song and, you know, where it take you mentally. You know what I'm saying? Or what you was thinking about mentally, you know, when you heard the song.
It take me to triumph, bro. It take me to it feel like one of the championship games, bro.
Yeah.
It just feel like one of them, like, it's for the team, it ain't even about you, it's for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, every time I listen to Pray for the Plug, when I hear them piano keys, I just start smiling, bro. Cause I know what it done. It changed my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Word. I love that video, man. I love it. But last one, we got John Casey. Yeah.
Two had put me on, I think that's Schooling. I think I had redid it, was, is that School? I think that's Schooling. Yeah, I think I redid. She was fucking with that. She was like, "Boy, you need to hop on it." I like that. I like how he rolled that bit, but I think you killed it.
Yeah.
So I hopped on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But at that time right there, they're like, "That was the early stage. That was when it was like, boy, this shit getting real, boy."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I remember seeing that on the computer when we first did our interview. He sat me down and I was like, I need some of these tracks. He was like, look, go on the computer.
I mean, I had on that end.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was deep in there. And it was just a little Mac computer. Just like, you know what I'm saying, the one I'm looking at now, probably the one like you got, but it was just, you know what I'm saying, it was just straight music. And I was just like, man, I need some of that.
Kitchen. We were making hits in the kitchen then, but we weren't even going to audio bar.
Yeah. That's what's up. And so It's my last couple of questions, and then we, you know what I'm saying, we'll kind of, end it off, you know what I'm saying, the right way on the more of an educational side. But man, it's like you can go through the database. I want to tell anybody that's watching, anybody that's viewing this, please go check out Hotbeezo Dot on Apple Music, YouTube, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He on all platforms. Spotify, all that. So just go hop on that, just listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And just really let it marinate with you. After seeing this interview, sitting down with him, how genuine he is, and just you can understand the music, give you more gratitude, and you can be like, yeah, that's hard there. So, what make you feel like you the hardest rapper to bless the mic? Cause I know you gotta feel like, man, I'm the hardest rapper out here.
They can't touch me with a flagpole, King.
What make you?
Cause I be watching and I be listening. I be like, man, I can do that when I pop up out the bed, bro. Like when I roll low. But really, I don't know, bro. It's a lot of bubblegum stuff going on here, and it's about like you can deliver. You gotta have a deliverance. You gotta have I can take this thing to melody. I can take this thing to straight bars. I can take that, but it's all about the substance, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's English language. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many words you can do unless you make up your own words, like slack and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the English language. So how can you be different with the same words and still be having substance? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Right.
Like what you actually talk about? Like, have you been through something?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, have you ever been through something? You know what I'm saying? Well, I've been listening to some people like, man, boy, you ain't been through nothing.
Yeah,
your heart ain't even been broke yet. You ain't never lost it out and made it back. You know what I'm saying?
And you can feel it. It's like you can tell when somebody is on. Like you can tell when somebody make music, and you be like, nah, he probably that's the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? And me and Maya was sitting there talking about, and we was like we was just trying to compare the difference between somebody that's probably, in the beginning stage is just trying to, say they want to rap versus like somebody that we done seen, take this from, years and years and years and develop a actual style and, just more seasoned in what they do. And it's all come down to conviction. The hardest rappers gonna bring conviction over their music. Whereas in the sense of like, I can believe what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? You make it sound like so believable. It's like, and it's truth though. You know what I'm saying? It's not you trying to make us believe something that ain't true. It's just like I'm telling you stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you things that I went through, that I seen people go through, that I can tell you the feelings of the other person I put them through this. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the substance piece. And I feel like you do a phenomenal job of just putting the substance in the music and being like, I done been there. You know what I'm saying? I can listen to a had to and be like, ooh, yeah, I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? I can listen to a Suffocate. I can listen to Evolve, and I can listen to, the whole. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go through all that, and I can be like, yeah, I can witness that, or I'll be like, I done seen them go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like I done witnessed it firsthand, and then you also telling people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like. It's so much conviction in the music. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So we're gonna talk about the last piece. Remember, is for I try to say that this podcast is for people from 16 to maybe 35. I know that's a wide range of people, but that's your prime prime time where you really trying to chase what you trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So. For the ones that's gifted, that's able to, people that's coming up and they like, well, I got a gift, you know what I'm saying? But what I got to do to get started? You know what I'm saying? I got a gift, but ain't nobody hearing me. You know what I'm saying? What advice would you give to that person or that child that's trying to chase this dream? What's words of advice?
Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do you really want it? Right. And what would you do for it, and how far will you go? First off, and working between your margins. You know what I'm saying? Though, if it's easy, you're not doing enough. If you don't even know what's going on right now, you're probably on the right track. probably get together. You know what I'm saying? So like, it ain't never about what you think. I'm never thinking like hindsight. You always, see everything all the way through, because what you're seeing right now can be the total opposite of what it really is. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you really, really want to do it and put your all into it.
Yeah.
That's with anything. Because it don't take much for somebody to get started. It just take 4 or 5 people to really believe in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it take. It just take. And if they not there, make them believe.
Yeah.
Like, cause I had to make them believe. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was just like, oh, you rap, oh, you rap, oh, you rap, oh, you rap. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, man, I'm not what you think I am. I'm not who you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not who you think I am. Like,
this ain't no game.
I'm the real deal Holyfield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not who you think I am, but that, man, you just can't be discouraged, bro, because they don't discourage you, especially if they ain't never seen you before. Not even you, I'm talking about what you believe in.
Yeah.
Your hustle, your grind, your vision. People don't care. Yeah. So, like, no matter what somebody think, no matter what the outside world doing, stay true to yourself and keep your head down and keep running. That's all I can tell you. Keep your head down, keep running.
Keep going, man. I probably did about 6, 7 interviews so far. And everybody, it's the keys to success don't never change. No matter what field you in, whatever you trying to accomplish, keys to success never change. And the most consistent thing that I hear is believe in yourself, put your head down, never quit. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like how I would wrap it up is like consistency.
Yeah,
consistency is gonna be your main thing. I'm reading this book now. It's called The Compound Effect. I think I already done read it, but I'm just going through it again.
By who?
Shoot, I can't tell you.
Send it to me.
Darren Hardy is right here. Compound Effect. It's called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, and it just talk about how small things lead to huge. You know what I'm saying? Crazy growth. Even if you know what I'm saying, if you're an artist and maybe, you know what I'm saying, like at least making sure you doing some type of writing or rhyming, an hour a day just to keep your skills tight. Or you know what I'm saying, like for me, I feel like the consistency is like always having somebody I can talk to, interview, because this interview may not hit everybody, but I may bring somebody else that's like, well, this is what I really connect with, and they can, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing value to them, but it's the consistency. And so
gotta have consistency.
Yeah, like
no matter what, you gotta have consistency.
Right. And then, is this something that you always knew you was gonna do?
Yeah. I really don't see no other way. I still don't. I don't see no other way. I got to. I mean, it will make me happy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I be at my happiest when I'm in that mode. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just want to do what make me happy, bro. That's it.
Yeah. And then so, what's next for you? What's next? What's the you know what I'm saying? We look back 2-3 years ago. This is all documented. I'm gonna let you know now. You can always, everybody can go back on YouTube when I first sat down with them to now.
Yeah, it's a journey.
And that's the beauty about stuff like this. It's always documented. So give us, for one, I mean, where you gonna be at? 2-5 years from now, where you see yourself? What you see yourself doing? Where you see yourself living? How you know what I'm saying? How you moving?
Well, I see myself happy, bro. Not even try to be like touche, but like I really for the past man, it's been a long time and just doing that thing, trying to make other people happy. You know what I'm saying? Keep smiles on other people's faces, but recently it's like I'm doing it for me now. Yeah. So in the next 2 to 5 years, like I hope whatever y'all see, it be a representation of happiness. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it for me now. It's for me and little Creek, baby. We about to go to the top.
Yeah, take it to the top.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, King.
Hey, yes, sir. And so, look, man, we're gonna also. So we love that, man. And I'll know, seeing from 2 to 3 years from now, I say, man, he happy. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you got going on, he happy, and we want to continue that happiness, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, I was listening to a podcast, and I said it on my last one. I was just like, bro, I always tell people, like, no matter what you believe in, right? I believe in God, higher power, and I believe that if we made in the likeness and image of God, then we are considered gods. And what I mean by that is, I mean greatness on display. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
So like when you walk around, the energy that you bring, just remember that you always, you're gonna be a God, greatness on display. So whatever you do, however you living, just make sure it's greatness on display. And I think, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna cause for good energy, and whatever you bring into this world, it's gonna come back to you 10 times or so. We praying for that. We know you're gonna keep it rocking. Can we get any projects? Any projects coming out this year, 2022?
Hey, be looking for that already ready. That's on deck.
Ooh,
okay. Be looking for that Alexander video. It's about to drop soon. That rolling around video gonna drop soon. Yeah, I gotta. I'm in a blender, man. I'm in a blender.
Yeah. Hey, come on, spit it out. But appreciate you, man. Like this has been like a phenomenal conversation, man. Just to be able to chop it up with you and just kind of understand, give people a perspective on like what's going on. I feel like people would judge you based not even knowing what's going on, what you've been through. And it's all right though. You know what I'm saying? People gonna talk, do whatever they're gonna do, but it's our job to make them believe and understand our vision. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see it now, you're gonna see it. So just remember that.
Yes, sir.
Give me somebody I need to chop it up with, man. This is kind of how I close the segment at all times. It don't matter who it is, bro. I just need somebody that's dope, somebody that's doing something, phenomenal, that you feel is phenomenal. Not just me, just somebody doing something phenomenal. Somebody I need to talk to, and then I'm gonna ask if you can send me maybe their information as far as like a number or IG. And then I'm gonna go grab them, and I'm gonna go sit them down, and put them on the podcast out of recommendation to you, because you may know a lot of people that I don't know. So it's just like I need to,
Off the top, I'd say like Willie Frank or go holler at 2 Letters OZ. That's my brother. He got some shit going on with him. He be put me on the health. He a vegan. Okay. So he put me on the health. I be sticker reading in the grocery store. Yeah, he got some good information for you. And he do exotic dogs. He got the exotic Frenchies and stuff like that. It'd be cool. Willie Frank, he like dead middle of the Charlotte scene. Like anybody who doing something, they probably going through Willie Frank, because he got that ultimate like sound. He keep Hotbeezo sounding good. Yeah, Hotbeezo sounding right.
We done heard Willie Frank on a couple of Hotbeezo tracks.
Yes, sir.
So that's what's up, man. So that's what we'll do, man. If you don't mind, maybe even making that connection as far as like just let them know. Like if you could send me maybe Willie Frank's number or the 2 Letter OG. If you could just send me their number, I'll text them or call them and just be like, look, man, my boy Hotbeezo Dot said I need to sit down with you, hop on the podcast. And then I'll just see what type of availability. But if you can message them and be like, listen, my boy gonna call you, message you, whatever. Good people, and we can make that happen.
And I'll do that ASAP. Yeah. I'll do that ASAP.
And just go ahead and let us know. But man, we appreciate you, bro. We gonna close it out like that. It was a good little conversation, man. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna keep it rolling. So anytime, you know what I'm saying, maybe it could be a year from now. You know what I'm saying? 2 years from now, but we're gonna always.
Oh, I'm coming back. You gotta have me back on there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you back, man. This is exclusive, man. I want to be the only person that's really just sitting down, tapped in, because I already knew. You know what I'm saying? It's like investing. I knew this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew, but I just, you know what I'm saying? I love what you're doing, dog. I really do. I pray for you every day, and so hold it down. We're gonna close it out like that.
Hey, before we go, drop that cold outro.
The who?
Drop that cold outro right now.
Yeah. We gonna get the outro. Hold on, let me get it to him, man. I usually put it on the back end. You know what I mean? But we gonna get that outro. Sir. Let's see what we got.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They said the intro was so hard.
They said it was too hard. Yeah. I salute my guy.
They said the intro was so hard. We had to give him an outro. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. We here. We nice. And we back. They say, Peanut, you so cold.